me get my video fixed since I'm starting in VR. Alright, hold on a sec. You're gonna. Hey, it's working too, by the way. This is not it. I wait till you hear it. I think it sounds pretty good. We'll see. I'm just trying to get everything else up and running.
Incoming mission critical message.
It sounds pretty good. I'll let you be the judge, though, since you've heard me most. Okay, so let me figure out how to do this. Because Voice Meter Pro goes through here. Voice Meter, okay. Alright, so if... Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. I need the aux going through this side. Nope, not that one. This one here. Aux. Properties. This might stop working, so hold on. Voice meter aux. That's file. We don't want voice meter aux file. You know what? Let's try that. Okay, can you still hear me? That didn't change shit. Okay, hold on. Right. Audio. Okay. No, this is correct. It's done right. Okay. Alright, with that being said, let me mute this mic. Alright, can you hear me? Testing. Alright, this is the audio testing. Tell me if it sounds any better. Do you like this better than my headset? Of course, I still have some adjustments to do. What do you think? Oh, only the left ear? What? Very low. The fuck is up with that? Only the left ear. Well, interesting. How do I fix that shit? That's the question. Well, if I got closer like this, it would probably be a lot louder. And I have it turned down. I got you. Alright, so... Fuck, I gotta figure out why it's only come through one channel. Let me check something real fast. Hold on. Hello. Okay, so my other headset comes through both channels. Now I see how this program works. Alright, low, echo there. So we're only getting one side of the channel. And I can see it, that it's only getting one now. I know what I'm looking at. But fuck, I don't know how to change that. Oh, hey, try this. Alright, I think I found out what happened. Let's see, I'm gonna try it real fast. Let me mute this one. Alright, is it coming out both speakers? Let's see. Testing? Yes. Now it's coming out both of them, right? Now it's good? Okay, excellent. Now, what do you think? Granted, this motherfucker picks up everything. So it's picking up my chair. Of course, my other might have... Oh, this is clear? Okay. Well, there's all kinds of adjustment I can do. Like I can turn it up real loud. Or I can fuck with the echo. Of course, that didn't do much. Hello. There we go. Hey. How's that sound? Anyways. Right. Oh, wait. Here. Hello there, it's Commander Exizius. Oh, wait. That's funny. Alright, so this is clear. I kind of like it. I actually can hear myself because I got a playback button. Okay, get rid of that shit. The mute button. Okay. I just trying to figure out the ins and outs on it, the program real fast before I get rolling. Of course, it's got a lot of more, like my other mic, it didn't float with always constant background noise. This one's kind of got background noise. I might have it too sensitive. It's not a big deal. The chair ain't. Of course, I can oil the motherfucker, I guess. It's definitely clear. I can tell on the thing that it's cleaner too.
Incoming message. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, this chair's pretty nice because it's got brakes on it. I got foot controls too, but the brakes work just fine on the chair. It don't roll real well on the carpet anyway.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
Now I need some earbuds. Or actually, I wonder. Let's test something real fast. Oh wait, is it? I think. Can you hear the game in the background by chance? Because I had the monitor sound on. I forgot about that. So right now I have no headset on at all. I am not used to this. I got sound out of the speakers, but we've got to play with it real fast and see if I can get it not to clip. The old solving shit. Damn. Alright, where the fuck am I going here? Alright, I need to know, Mur, if you can hear the game in the background once we get rolling. test this theory. Because the mic is about 2.5 foot from the actual speakers, but I think you can hear them.
Check again. Unauthorized.
You haven't heard the game yet?
Triggered a lethal response.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be good. You can hear me fine though, right?
Landing gear retracted.
Ship detach complete. You are clear for egress.
Okay, good. Excellent. The game is loud. I got it turned down, dude. Okay, hold on. I'll fix that right now. Okay, music's down. Let's do sound effects. Let's turn it down to here. Tell me if that's better in game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. I can hear it in the background on the monitor, just barely. I mean, I hear it enough. I don't really need game sound myself, because I can hear everything that's going on right now. Oh man, this is so much better. Like, to be able to take my headset off for a little bit is nice. I might get some earbuds. Because earbuds would be nice in case if, like for Discord. Just use earbuds for Discord. Yeah, well, if I go to combat, I'll have my headset on and I'll also be in VR, so it won't matter. It could go down 15% more. The game could? Okay. Let me check who's messaging me. Oh, that's Twitch. So 15% more down on game volume. Okay. Alright, one sec. Here, let me throttle back. That way we can just check it real fast. You know, the volume is almost down on the game by doing that. I'm only going to go down a little bit more because I need to be able to hear it still. I see what you're talking about though. In the OBS, oops, shit. Guess I fucked that one up. Yeah, I see it clipping in OBS a little bit. Not clipping, but it's peaking past halfway point. But see right there, I couldn't hear my engines, so I have to go off the numbers. It's so low on my monitor, which I could turn my monitor up just a little bit. Which, let me do that real fast and see if that helps me see what my monitors are set at. Okay. I turned my monitors up, so that should help me on my end. Sounds like kind of like playing with that remote. Is everything clean sounding? Other than my fucking chair? Once I get in the station, we'll have a little bit more noise going on. We'll see how it sounds. Now you have a headset on, right? I can see that the game is picking up on the mic just a little bit. Oh, right. Good. Let me see if I can turn the monitor up a little bit more. That's 70%. Let's see what happens.
Landing gear deployed.
Still pretty low.
Touchdown. Ship is locked down.
I wonder if it's in my audio proper. No, it's in game. It's the game sound. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go to mixer. Let's go down the list and look. Yeah, because everything's turned down. Okay, good. I know a lot of people do that. I don't know if this thing has a mic on it. I got GoPros. They work real good for. Well, they're all my GoPros are like, I think they're 1080 or something. My GoPros are $400 a piece. I got 4 of them.
Welcome back to our video series that
Okay, I had to test that. So the fucking. Okay, what's the playback? What is this? Watch this video on YouTube. Playback on website has been disabled by video owner. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Gotta log in. I gotta check YouTube, see what happened. Hang on. I've just checked the YouTube and it showed it offline. And okay, no, it's working. Shit. Okay, Twitch is working. Alright. They're actually, they've came down in price a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, they came down in price. I don't know if this will let you see it, but that's the cameras. Of course, I've got a lot to do before I can use it. I'm still working. I've got a green felt all the booms. Yeah, we're gonna green felt all the booms, set everything up. We'll see. Might be a waste of time. But you know what? Got free time, right? Ain't nothing a waste of time if you're having fun. got a pretty good little stash going here. What are we in? Private? Oh, that's what I'm missing. $3,000 horsepower Ford pickup, huh? I could see it. Wouldn't take much. Okay. Let me make sure that, oh, it works too, and oh shit, Discord's working fine. Alright, let me adjust that real fast. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. Alright, so now my Discord works fine. Damn, I'm happy with the way the mic sounds. Good deal. Alright, back to what I was doing. Where are the missions at? There we go. That's what we want. Right there. Five. Nope, we don't want that. Money's money. I gotta fuck with X now. Now that I got the mic up and running, if I fucking adjust the sound, I can about sound like his ass. Alright, where are we going? To open play. Damn, I forgot about that nasty motherfucker. Ah, that's terrible. Damn. I got a fucking good load now. Well, I'll be able to roll right on out. Here in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Oh shit, you never know, we might be doing karaoke on this bitch.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear for egress.
Oh no. Way time's up. Oh snap, we're in open play. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's roll. This ship is not open play approved.
Four, three, two, one.
I don't know if it could get away from a decent attack. It ain't got shit for shields, ain't got shit for nothing. I just have to beat them in a fucking interdiction and high wake. I know what I'm gonna have to do now. I need to put on a macro on one of my hotkeys. I need to have a mute stream button. That's what I need. So let's do this. We got plenty of time to fuck with it. Let's go here. Go to hotkeys. Alright. We got AF key. We got AFK. Let's see. We need mute. Let's call this the mute button. Okay. Done. Let's test it. Uh-oh. Well, it don't unmute. Fuck. Hold on a sec. I need to put it on the toggle. Alright, let's try that again. Let's see. Hotkeys. All the way down. Pushed to mute. Pushed to unmute. Okay, let's try that. That is definitely not right. Alright, let's try this again. Hotkeys. We want okay. Oh. Alright, got it. That way if I have to mute the damn thing I can. Instead of before on my mic boom all I had to do is flip it up. With this mic, all I gotta do is hit boom. Good deal. Now I could even go farther as see, go to the editor. See the mute captcha is on right now. Muted. Okay, so what we want to do, let's try this. Mute. Unmute. Nope. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get this damn thing figured out. Okay, it mutes, but it doesn't turn the mute captcha off. Okay, so mute. How in the hell do I fix that? That's weird. But it won't unmute. I got it. Check it out. Unmuted. Excellent. Now it's fucking working like it's supposed to. It helps if you just read the fucking directions, don't it? Alright, let's see. Is my alert box working? Yep. Alert box is working. I have a tendency to do the same shit. When I'm watching other people's, if I'm watching somebody else's shit, I'll just sit there. I won't even pay attention to nothing else. Right now, I've been working on this fucking shit, trying to get everything working better. Now, quick question. I can turn my mic boom and get it closer to me. Like, hold on. Let me do this real fast. Because right about here, and then this, I got a split screen thing that I could put in front of it. Hold on. Oh, see if this works. Oh, that's even probably louder too, and it's not blocking one of my screens. Let me fix this thing a little better. Alright, how's that? Let me turn my playback on real fast so I can actually hear it. Playback would be... that one. Hello. Testing. Okay. Nope, that ain't it. This is it. Oh, we got echo. Am I winning? I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to get all my shit set back up. I had to rebuild my whole damn computer yesterday, so got some new toys to add. I wouldn't call it winning, but we ain't broke. The main reason why I'm doing it though is for the materials. I don't really care about the money, but the materials is amazing. Like, if you really take only missions that give out the materials, you can get 40 grade 5 materials per run. Which I consider that pretty good, you know. Some of the grade 5s, like modified embedded firmware, it's kind of tricky to get and a lot of work. So this way right here. Oh yeah, let me open the program up. EDE engineer. I was gonna show you the list of materials I've already gotten. Alright, let's see if it still works. Oh shit, let's see what happened here. EDE engineer. Hey, it works. Okay. So this is where we're at on our material list. Right now, let me see, all the way up to the top. These are just, let's do it different than this. Let's do, because right now I have it, let's go priority. Wait. I think that's the correct one to use. Let's see. That ain't it. Let's do name. Nope. No. Priority was it. Alright. So it should have the grade 5s at the bottom. Yes. Okay. Right now we're working on grade 5. So exquisite focus crystals, we got 49. Didn't have shit when I started this. Modified embedded firmware, that's the data. Let's scroll that down. Well, looks like I got one more and I'm full of those, so I'll have to quit. I mean, I'll have to go trade that data in for something else. Because I need these right here. I need 40 of these. Because I have yet to turn those into the engineer. Oh shit, really? I'm not going to be able to use all my modified embedded firmware. I got more modified embedded firmware on me right now. I'll save them. I won't turn them in. And then when I get back, I'll have to jump into DBX and run over to one of the engineer material traders. Alright, well, I'm glad I looked at that. Material wise, let's see where we're at. Exquisives, we got 49. Biotech conductors, we got 28, which I was running real low on, so I'm glad I'm picking those back up. Last night, holy shit, we got a bunch of shit. Maxed out that one. That was actually pretty fun. We're gonna be doing it again tonight. Okay. So my sounds are all working still good. I had to test that. Excellent. It looks like everything's up and running pretty smooth too. I have not dropping any frames. We're steady. Everything's working except for that nasty ass tasting vapor. Fuck. know what we're missing. Our music. Where are we at money wise? Okay. Man, that shit's harsh. If I turn the power down, it won't do so bad. Oh, that fixed it. That ain't too bad. About half power, tastes like shit on go.
Light around here.
Whoa. What's up, X?
What's going on? Oh, not much.
Well, what do you think of the sound?
What do I think of the sound?
I know there ain't no way I sound the same.
You don't sound all that different. I don't know that I would have noticed. Talk a little bit.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I need to turn down the Discord sound though because it's blasting through. Hold on.
You sound further away
Hang on.
than before. I'm guessing this is your other mic and that mixer.
Yeah, this is a mixer.
I'd have to hear an AB. Because
I mean, I can do that. That ain't a problem.
yeah, I mean, give me an AB, because I'll admit, I don't think I would have noticed if you hadn't said anything.
Alright, hold on. Alright, what's it sound like now?
Yeah, that okay, so that definitely sounds familiar, and honestly, it sounds better.
This does?
Yeah, it's crisper. I mean, we can probably tweak out the other one.
The other one's
but
this one sounds better because I've got the other one sound lighter. But I'm telling you, in the stream, it seems like everybody's telling me the boom sounds better. But who knows?
I mean, right now, this one sounds better because, again, like I said, it's crisper. It's, it's the bias on it is stronger. It's louder. So it now switches. Talk more and then switch back to the other one.
Hang on a sec. Say something again. I'm trying to turn down you. Your turn. You're
Check
way
1,
low.
2. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I'll just ramble a little bit.
Oh, I know.
1,
why
2,
it's so
3.
quiet. There we go. I turned down the wrong thing. All right, say something.
Something. 1, 2, 3. Something. Something.
Still loud.
Something. 1, 2. Something 1. Something 1, 2, 3. Something.
All right.
Something.
This is the boom mic. All right. So I have settings on it, so I can adjust shit. But like, let's turn it up a little bit, like right about. How's that? Is that louder?
Yeah, how far away is it from you?
A foot.
Yeah, okay, that's normal. Because it sounds boomier, kind of like speakerphony.
Well, see, here's the deal, though. I think it's because, okay, for instance, if I turn it on A1 where I can hear myself, it's loud as fuck.
Yeah, you can't really go too much off that because, I mean, yeah, when I do that kind of stuff,
You
it's
have
loud.
a shit ton of
myself,
echo in
too.
your mic, too.
Yeah, when I talk on the boom on the other mic.
No, this mic has a lot of echo.
Oh, well, that's because I'm on a potato. So
Hold
yeah,
on
of course
a
it
second.
does.
It also could be for the fact that I have it turned on where I can hear it. Okay, hold on. Say something, X.
Something 1, 2, 3. This is the orb rising.
Okay, hold on,
from
hold on,
the
hold on,
machine.
I'm trying to figure out why it's playing. Okay, oh, there it is. Now say something.
Check 1, 2. Hello, I'm Commander
Okay.
Gigius.
It's not echoing
no
no more.
Unlock.
The reason why it was echoing was on my end. I had it
Okay.
playing. You were playing through one of my screens. I have the volume on because I didn't have my headset on at all,
Uh-huh.
and it was echoing through there. And my mic was actually picking it up. So
Okay. Okay.
let me see something here. Okay, yeah, because like I said, if I unmute if I turn on A1 so I can hear it myself, I'm loud. It sounds clear through my headset, loud. Now I could add shit to it, like I could. Let me see here.
I mean, what you need to do is like toggle them back and forth pretty quickly for me.
Now.
That one's definitely boomier. Like it's got a lot more bass in it.
Well, that's the voice. Actually, it sounds pretty good though.
Okay, so now you're on the good mic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that sounds better. So now, let me show you a few things in Voice Meter that'll make it sound even better.
Okay.
Okay, so on whatever channel you're on,
Yep.
right? You see right above the slider, you have comp and gate, right?
Hold on. Yes, I see it.
Okay, so click on comp and then drag up and down and set comp its compression about 1.5 to 2, somewhere in that range.
Oh my god. That shit turned up everything. Okay. What about gate?
Okay. Set gate at about 1.
0.1 or 1?
No, 1. 1.0.
Okay, I've noticed anything under... Oh, never mind. Alright, there's 1.
Okay. Now, in the up above, right under where it says IntelliPan,
Yep.
right-click until you get one that says Voice and Color Panel at the top.
Okay, voice and color panel. Got it.
Okay. Now you'll see a gray square at the bottom center. All right. You see a line, crosshairs.
Yep.
If you grab that little gray thing or just click, I have mine. Actually, here, I'll just screenshot it for you. Hold on.
Do you have it in the middle or at the
I'm
top?
putting it images video. You have to play with it a little bit.
Oh,
I have
I
it
see.
just just look at mine.
Yeah, I will.
That's gonna make it, mine, it makes it deeper, right? My voice is a little nasally anyway, right? So you can just kind of drag that around and listen to yourself a bit and see which one, where you think it sounds the best.
What's up, Little? We're doing some adjustments at the moment. Hey. Oh shit, thank you, sir. Alright, so let's go back to voice meter. You have yours a lot
that's,
deeper, man.
Ronnie from Discord.
Oh, is it? Sweet.
Yeah, he's the one he's been typing in chat a little bit to me in Discord, yeah.
Alright, so let me mute myself. Alright, can't hear myself no more. I feel like it's too loud though. Like I'm loud now.
You're a little loud. I mean, you're not bad, but
Well,
you're a
I was
little
also
louder than
leaning
normal.
forward a little bit, so now that I'm sitting back in my chair like I'm supposed to be. You're more than welcome to join if you want, Ronnie. Come on in. Is that better?
Yeah, you're in the public one. Yeah, it's a little on the boomy side. I would maybe turn that slider I showed you, that little thing, maybe lower it some or bring it more toward the high side a bit.
How's that?
That's better.
Is that
I
better?
mean, you have to talk.
Okay,
you have
testing.
to talk for a little
1,
longer
2,
than
3,
just one
testing.
sentence.
Hello, audio.
That's a little thin. You went a little too far.
How about that? Audio, testing, audio.
I'd go back, add a little more bass still.
Audio,
There you
testing.
go.
Audio, okay.
There you go.
All right, good. Well, that's the boom mic with and that's still I still have
And now
adjustments
do this.
on that up there.
Well, now switch back to your standard mic.
Standard mic. All right, back on standard mic.
Honestly,
What?
I think if you added some bass to that one, it sounds better.
Well, it's a
The other
freaking
one's
$5
still-
mic too, so let's do this. How's
Well,
that?
Here's the thing
that's the
too.
same
I think
setting.
the reason your other one is so kind of boomy is the room you're in. You're in a
Right.
pretty big open room, aren't you?
My bedroom's pretty big.
I mean, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're in a much bigger space than the other one.
All right,
This
I've
sound,
got
the way I would turn it is,
same-
this sounds more intimate.
Okay, I've got more. I got the exact same settings.
Compression, you do
Yes,
as well.
everything's the same.
Okay, so I would add to this one, I would drag it to the left on the voice meter to the low side and add some more bass to it.
All right,
I
like
agree,
that.
this one sounds better.
Is that better?
Yes, that sounds really good now.
Yes.
Okay, so this one's pretty clean too.
I mean, do this. Just start talking, don't stop talking, and switch between the two microphones.
All right, so mute and unmute this one. I'm gonna go. This is the boom mic, and it's getting.
Don't ever
muted.
stop talking.
Okay, I'm not, but it's hard to do. Okay, testing audio. Testing audio.
That's much better.
testing Audio.
That's much
this
better.
is.
Yes, the one you're on right now is much better.
That's the headset.
Yep. And again, it's because the headset, since the mic, it's the good mic, and since it's right by your mouth,
That's
right, it's
100
much crisper.
That's $100 versus $300.
I'm telling you though, it's because of the room. Like if you were
Right.
going to use the other mic, you would need to put some acoustic paneling on the walls to deaden the room. The room is so big and boomy that's the problem, right? That's why mine doesn't sound that way, because I've got acoustic paneling on my walls to compensate for it. Right. You know, I also have a popcorn ceiling that helps with acoustic stuff as
This
well,
got a popcorn
right?
sitting too.
I mean, the other one's not bad. It's just that honestly, the headset is better.
Right.
Well, either way, I think I'm just glad it's working. You know, I mean, fuck, there for a
Right,
while.
and here's the thing: if you want, like you said the other night, if you want to switch back and forth between the two for some reason, like if your head gets hot and you want to put on,
exactly.
a pair of earbuds instead, right? Sure.
Well,
I
see,
mean, that's certainly nothing I can
now I
about.
can run my boom mic, and I can run one of my panels with the volume on it, so I can hear just a little bit. And the boom mic doesn't pick it up because I have it where it has a deflector on it to keep from picking up sound behind it.
Yep, exactly.
So it's all good shit. My headset's always been pretty good quality. I got a fucking closet of headsets. I went and counted the other day. I've got 12 headsets.
Jesus, dude.
I went through that. I was like, holy shit. I got fucking from over the years, you know. I'll just buy one because I want one, you know, like this one. I've got another one that won't stay charged up as long as this, but granted, it's 2 years old, you know, and this one was the newer version. I bought it, so I have a bunch of Razer shit. I've got a couple of the what is that shit called?
And by the way, the more you're talking, and I can turn you down, but you're definitely louder than you were before. So
well, I didn't have the other one turned all the way up neither, though.
Yeah, so I mean, but right now, whatever you're talking on, you're definitely louder than you normally are.
I have a problem with the other one that I can't figure out. It won't go through both ears unless it's on mono. What's up with that?
That's right. You have to put it on mono. It's a mono microphone. XLR mics are generally mono unless you switch them to, they're generally stereo, so they're going to be a single channel unless somewhere in the mixing process you make it mono or you record with two of them. So that's normal. Like on mine invoice meter, I have the mono button checked.
Yes, I had to, and it's powered at 48 volt.
Yeah, and that's all exactly how you want it.
Okay. I think I passed my planet, or my state. Nope, I didn't. Almost, though. Nope, we're not there yet.
Where should I go? Any nice places to visit?
Just for sightseeing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Are you in the bubble, and what kind of jump range do you have?
Yeah, I will be getting a ASP soon. I'm just saving money, my Python for it. But I was thinking about visiting the Vichad Nebula, because there is loads of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, like, I mean, sure, that kind of stuff, like, the nebulas are gorgeous, right? Like, I did a trip to Colodia and Saget, or 15 nebula along the way, and some of them are just stunning, right? I mean, I can't remember which one it is.
I was also thinking about getting to the Colonia and get it back, because the exploration money is huge from it, but
yeah, right, and it's fun, right? If you want to really make money exploring, though, I'll admit the Road to Riches is the most efficient way, right? Because it's just going to give you planet after planet, but it gets a little dull, right? If you want some sightseeing kind of stuff that's in the bubble, there's a ton of cool stuff that I can recommend, right? Like, in fact, you know what? I should put that on my list as a video to do. That would be a cool one.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Maybe send me some system names and I will check it out soon.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not in game right now because I'm working on a script for the next video, but next time I'm in game, I'll write some down. The stuff that I would recommend would be, there's a system called, there's a planet called Midderend Hollow it's an Epsilon Indy that orbits a planet called New Africa, and the moon orbits the planet every 30 seconds. So think about how unbelievably fast that is. Okay, and so it's so fast you have to catch the planet from the front. You can't catch it from behind.
You gotta let the planet run into you.
I get it. I'm some kind of space nerd myself. So
yeah. Okay. Good. So that one's really cool. And when you land there, you get a planet rise, and it's an Earth-like. You get a planet rise every 30 seconds, so it's really impressive from the surface. There's Mount Neverest, which I'd have to look up. I'll look up and see where it is. But Mount Neverest is the tallest known mountain in the game. It's like 50-something kilometers tall, and around it is rather flat. So when you're up on the surface of it, on the peak of it, it's just the views are just amazing from up there. Let's see, what else would I think of?
Well,
It's in the
I
bubble.
don't have a good experience with hill climbing in SRVs.
Well, you can land at the top of it.
Well, yeah.
There's some. Yeah, if you're in an asp, you can land at the top and then just drive around a bit. There's let me think what else.
You gotta go to Hutton Orbital to
Scardy,
get your
which is,
off-road SRV license, though.
Wait, what was that?
He has to go to Hutton Orbital in order to get the license to off-road
Very
on
funny,
SRV.
very funny. There's Scardy A or Scardy 1, which is a planet it's basically in the corona of the star. It's so close to the star that when you drop into glide, you're still fuel scooping as you drop into glide. Right, so it's you if you don't have 3 heat sinks, you will not survive it. And so that was just cool because again, it's just so close to the damn sun.
My Python, I have got the heatsink because it's a multi-purpose ship.
Yeah, exactly. So you want those fully loaded and ready to go. What else? If you've never been to a Guardian Ruin site or a Thargoid base, those are really creepy cool. We do every now and then.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
First.
No, please. No, go ahead.
I have got a coordinates for a place where is a neutron star orbiting another neutron star, and like 50 light years away or 50 light seconds away is another neutron star.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that would be also cool.
Yep. If you do ever take a trip to Sag, there's a system on the way. If you just look up Collection of Wonders, I can't remember the name of the system, but there's a beacon there called Collection of Wonders. It does not disappoint. It lives up to its name. It's got it's either 2 or 3 neutrons that are ringed. One of the neutron rings extend out over 100 light seconds. So you fly up to it and you see this giant ring with this itty bitty neutron in the center of it, and then you realize it's not an itty bitty neutron, it's a gigantic neutron with a gigantic ring around it, right? It's got a black hole. It's got several ringed stars like a brown dwarf. It's then got 3 or 4 black planets with black rings around them. It's amazing. Now it's 11,000 light years away, so it's it's not a hop, skip, and a jump, right?
I'm not kidding, but I will.
Yeah. Close in. There's a planet that we jokingly call the testicle planet or the canyon planet that's about 1,000 light years away, that is a small moon that is covered in nothing but 20-kilometer deep ribbon canyons. It is absolutely the most stunning place I've ever been in the game. Obsession, would you disagree with that?
No, it's nice. It's a lot of fun. You need to take a really fast ship there, though.
When I will decide to explore a bit, I will definitely let you all know in the Discord, and maybe you could suggest me something there.
Yeah, and I can ping you because every now and then, we haven't been in a little bit, but every month, 6 weeks or so, we'll get together a little group and just kind of go what I call sightseeing exploring, right? And go visit, a number of different just kind of cool places in a small group, right? So, next time we do that, I'll certainly include you.
Unfortunately, I don't play on PC, I play on PS4.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that, right? Yeah, okay, bummer. So, well, I can at least tell you the locations we're going to, right? Hell, at worst, you could just, you could come along with us, not with us, right?
Yeah, I know. I would definitely go if I would have time, because usually it's kind of late, and tomorrow, as you are doing the stream, it starts at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And assuming assuming the stream, if it goes pretty decently, I'll probably add a second one on Fridays at like 5 or 6 GMT, right? Something like that, so that like folks like yourself in Europe can make it, right?
Yeah, well, I should make it tomorrow to the stream if I stay a bit late. But if you want to tell, I can tell you a funny story what happened with me, or when I decided to explore for a bit.
Yeah.
So, but I was really poor. I bought Diamondback Explorer, put in, I don't know, some crappy stuff, but it's absolutely pointless now. And I decided I would go to Colonia. I didn't even have a fuel scoop, so I go.
Yeah.
Decide to jump for like 10 jumps, then decide, oh shit, I don't have a fuel scoop.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
But I barely made it back to the bubble.
Okay.
Then I decided I would get a fuel scoop. So I went, got about 50 jumps away, forgot my discovery scanner.
Oh God.
So I wouldn't get any money. So I went back again, and then about 100 jumps in, I just told myself, screw it. I was pissed at myself. I was angry and just didn't go anywhere. Stayed in the bubble.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Frameshift drive charged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not done I've not done that bad before, but I've definitely set out like improperly outfit. The biggest thing that I usually forget are things like limpets or maybe an SRV, something like that. And it's like, are you kidding me? I just fucking left without without limpets. So.
I was just starting out then, but yeah. And if you had read what I sent you, Why I Hate Planets, you will laugh.
Yeah.
In the DMs. Yeah, I absolutely hate them. I had butted a planet twice because I was trying to figure out how to get to the surface faster because I was too fast for a glide. So I decided it would be a great idea to turn off my engines to accelerate by falling. And I lost 6 million on my Titan and the funny thing is I was trying to unlock the first engineer, and it's like 100 light years away, so I went there 3 times.
Oh man, because you kept dying.
Yeah. And
yeah, well, the good thing is, the others, I mean, Felicity's not hard, but none of them are really hard. They just, some of them take more time than others, but I guess really the only one that I would say is even hard obsession would be Lori Jameson, since you have to have dangerous combat rank.
That is the hardest one, absolutely.
Yeah, right. And just because, she is pretty. Now, the good thing is she's pretty much only shield cell banks. I think she also does grade 4 life support, maybe lightweight. She's the only one that does that. Well, it gets more useful when you get later on, but yeah, I mean, early on, both of those are, you can live without both unless you're doing very, very specific combat builds, right? So,
like shield tank builds, I know.
Yeah, exactly. If you're building a big,
you can have
like
a good game experience
Corvette,
without that engineer.
Cutter, yeah, right.
She's not in game she's not ending in game engineer. That's for sure.
Metrak.
Zeus.
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much.
Yeah, what's
up? Last night, and you seem to be AFK for most of the night.
Even when he's here, he's AFK.
I guess I got on kind of late last night. What time? No, I was on most of the night. What time did we start Obsession?
Dude, it was 2 o'clock before I fucking went to bed. I don't even know.
Oh, dude, I didn't go to sleep until like 4, but we started. I think I was on from like.
Are you talking about the material thing?
No, just in general. Like last night, Metro, we did. I don't know if you still follow Rinsler's channel or not, but there's he did a new video he called Heelys for Feelies 2. And so what we did, we both got cutters. You put a huge, efficient healing regen beam on the front. You then put long-range turreted pulse lasers all over it. You put 2 Class 8 cargo racks, so 512 tons of limpets. You then put 6 Class B limpet controllers, so you get like 16 limpets at a time out. You get nose-to-nose with each other. You turn on your pulse lasers. You put a rubber band around your trigger so that it's constantly firing your healing beam and your limpets, and you walk away.
Oh my god.
and it just sits there and farms materials. And and it allows you run out of limpets about every hour, because if some of the NPCs are going to have point defense, right, which are constantly shooting your stuff down, right. But we in an hour we were earning about 5 million in combat bonds, which wasn't much, but we were earning that, and we were getting about 1,000 materials an hour.
Jeez.
Right, and they're grade 2 through 4, right? There's about a dozen or so different materials you can get. And so then, Obsession, after you went to bed, I made a full shopping list to finish my Vulture, to full new grade 5 and all the experimentals and everything. I then went to the material trader and traded everything I could. And I do still need 4 or 5 different grade 5s that I just didn't have enough to trade for. But a couple times I traded like 220 of like a grade 1 or a grade 2 to get like 10 of a grade 4 or a grade, or 4 of a grade 5 or something, right? So, it was definitely worth. Let's put it this way: it's faster than doing the ground loop at Dav's Hope over and over again. It's more efficient.
Hey, quick question.
Because literally, you just I grabbed my laptop and just started doing stuff on my laptop while it was sitting there farming.
Hey, I should be able to transfer from one ship to another with missions, correct?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, of course. You just can't do it. You just can't do it if you have limpets on board.
I don't have nothing on board. I'm an empty ship, and it won't let me get my DBX. It's red.
What's it saying?
Why. It don't say why.
Check your. It's got to be your inventory.
Dude,
that was the only thing. Double check your inventory and make sure you don't have anything.
Inventory's empty. I don't even have cargo racks on this motherfucker.
Is your DBX wanted?
Nope.
Are you wanted?
Nope.
Are you streaming? You're streaming it, right?
Yeah. Maybe let me restart. The game's broke.
I mean, I couldn't. The experimental effects weren't showing up for me the other day. You have passengers.
I know, that's what it is. Absolutely right.
Yeah, dumbass. You've got passengers.
Shit. Oh well, this motherfucker's going on a trip. He's right. Absolutely. I have missions I can't turn in because I'm full. So fuck. Hey, YouTube's working. Kevin, what's up? Thank you, sir. Thank you for noticing that. I'm not paying attention. But I've got to go over here to this material trader real fast.
X? What's your home system, or something what you call a base?
Yeah, we use Shinrarta Desra, Jameson Memorial in Shinrarta, which is the elite home system. If I was before I was elite, and this is in, I'm guessing you've seen the home system video, but this was in. I used to use Ray Gateway in Diaguandri, right? That's one of the best because it's Leon Reese based, so everything is 15% off, and it sells almost everything.
Absolutely. Agreed.
My current home base is in IX Systems Calipara Station. Maybe you've been there, I don't know. It's like it's in the middle of the public area. It's not a countering. Just it's one of the biggest stations in the system.
Sure, and I don't know that one specifically, but that doesn't mean that it's not perfectly fine to get.
It's high power. It's high tech station, source Corvette, and it's Leon Rise. So.
Yeah, then there you go. Yeah, I mean, then there's, the only reason I liked Ray Gateway is because in general it had, it had good outfitting. It was, it's reasonably well located, right? It's a little on the edge a bit. So what are you up to, Medtrack? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not, it's not totally out of the way, but, right? Sorry, what were you saying, Medtrack?
Nothing much. I wanted to tell you how it all went. It's all done.
Oh yeah. You got the whole thing built now?
Yeah, whole thing's built. Everything's been rewired nicely. The 8400K or 87. I don't even fucking know anymore. You know what I'm talking. 8700K.
Yeah. The 8700K. Yeah.
It's running fine. It's turbo boosting. It couldn't give a shit. I overclocked my graphics. I overclocked my graphics card to 2134 megahertz.
Okay.
and I got a real copy of Windows because that was an issue.
Okay. Which version of Windows did you do? Home?
Windows 10 Home, because it was less expensive.
Yeah, sure. Nice. Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I took a picture before I closed the case up. It's not beautiful, like you know. I don't go for beauty. I go for, I go for power.
Yeah, I definitely go for both. I definitely try to get my stuff wired carefully.
I mean, I wired it as nice as I could, but like I don't care for RGB.
I only got a 7700.
Oh yeah. Obsession is Mr. RGB.
Yeah, I really don't care for RGB. Like that's the inside of my case currently. It's the best I could do on the bottom because there's no bottom plate to hide the power supply, and the only way to get the CPU cable to reach up there was to go along the back between those fans.
You couldn't go up underneath?
Nope. It's not long enough.
See, mine was different. When I went to go buy Windows, Pro was cheaper. So I have Windows.
Hey, I've got to go. I've got to get AFK for about 5 minutes. I'll be right. Maybe 10. I'll be right back.
Yeah, here. If you guys want to see, it's in general. I don't go for pretty. I go for. Oh, that's the wrong one. Well, that one works too. That's my graphics card overclock. And then that's the inside of my case now. I got an i7 8700K and a 1070.
Nice.
I tell you what, man, ever since I've done all that work to mine yesterday, everything's smooth, dude.
Yeah, there's no joy in when you get to wipe a hard drive and you know exactly what's on it and exactly what's not.
We used Serrata Desra, Jameson Memorial, Kevin.
I have no clue what was on that solid state drive, but now I do.
I'm absolutely retarded.
The only reason I'm going to this hub right here you guys see on stream is because I need to trade some of my materials. I'm full of Modibot embedded firmware. So I'll trade here and that'll allow me to turn missions in, plus I want more materials. What I'm doing right now is first class passenger missions, which is it pays pretty good. I'm at 1.4 billion right now, so Python can do these no problem. It's a good ship to start these off with, absolutely. And you'll be up and running way before you think. I've actually showed people how to start off with a hauler all the way to the Anaconda for doing these missions. And I'm talking about brand new, just started.
If I want to do also passenger mission, should I use my Python and absolutely change
If that's what you got, you can do it with a Python, yes. Python works really good at this.
Or buy a Dolphin.
No. If you're gonna purchase a ship, keep your Python, do it with a Python, and then go from there to like a either a Beluga or an Anaconda.
I would say I would go rather for Anaconda.
Did you see the video that we have on YouTube, Kevin? The one Exesius put on there from pirating for diamonds? The one with using the Python? If you need a link, I can get you one.
Landing successful. Ship secured.
You have? Okay. Well, alright, so we're full of modified embedded firmware. What else do we need? Let me get my list up. That's what made you want to try it? Oh, it's a blast, dude. It's definitely fun. Alright, we need these right here. Let's do 60 of them. That should work. That puts me over the list amount. How many does it require to turn in? I think they want 50, don't they? For that. Okay. The engineer wants 50, I believe. Let's look. Yep, there it is. It just popped. So, is it the Sarge or is it this bitch? No, it's this one. Yep, 50. So I can unlock Sarge right now. That's what I'll do later. Alright, back to what we were doing.
I'm so happy that I got all of my engineers unlocked before they made any changes.
I got all the important... Actually, the only one I haven't got unlocked is the one that requires dangerous. Have you got combat rank of dangerous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm deadly.
Well, we're working on that right now. Actually, it won't take long in the route I'm going now. Because, of course, it's kind of chicken shit way of doing it, but I don't care.
It's ridiculous, really, how much it takes to get from dangerous to deadly to elite.
Oh, yeah.
I've been deadly literally
our
for
cutters,
6 months.
Hey, our cutters gonna make it easy as shit. Because listen, I was at 49% in the expert yesterday, and we spent 3 hours in a CZ just doing nothing, and I went to 74%. I went from a harmless AI all the way up to expert, so the AI caught me already.
You see, I did all that too.
Did you do it the way we're talking about? Okay.
No. I went into conflict zones and killed thousands of ships with a Corvette.
Right.
Back when missions weren't fucking broken and you could stack up 20 and make $500 million an hour.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, the materials we gathered yesterday, we got about 3,000 materials each.
I've been feeling an itch for Elite lately. I wouldn't say I'm feeling the itch to like super play it again, but I'm feeling the itch to at least check out some of the new ships that they added. I have the money to straight up buy all of the ones they've added so far.
How long has it been since you played? Fuck, they ain't added that many. A top 10 and a chieftain, that's it.
Yeah, the Type 10 and the chieftain. Those are the new ones that I would have to check out.
Oh, they're cheap. They're not even that expensive.
I know, I've got like $2 billion just sitting right now.
There you go.
Chieftain is really good.
It is. It's a good. It's all right. It's still got a broken canopy. I mean, the hitbox on it's fucked up still.
I mean, like you say, cheap. For the price, it's a good ship.
It is.
I'm definitely stepping away from the PvP aspect of this game, though. It's just
it's just.
Then don't get any of these.
I love the pirating aspect of it. That's what I do. I like pirating, and I like playing the opposite role. I like to be pirated, so I try to build ships for that as well. The computer don't really put up enough challenge.
No, they don't.
If all you do is PvP or PvE all day long, then the game's gonna get boring real quick. I can understand why people walk away if that's all they want to do. You got to throw PvE. You got to at least not even say you don't PvP. At least play in open. That puts that in the back of your mind. It makes it more exciting. Actually, you'd be surprised just flying in open does to you. Like I'm in open play right now, and I don't normally fly this ship in open.
I'm playing always in open.
No.
And I had met just like 3 players on PlayStation. It's absolutely dead.
This ship I'm in right now, I don't normally fly this ship in open because it has no protection at all. It would, a fucking Viper could kill this thing, and it's an Anaconda.
No, I don't have a problem with players because on PlayStation 4 there is like none.
Oh right. Hey,
You've got a point. The PlayStation community for this game, from what I've heard, is pretty dead.
Well, Xbox is too, dude. When I started on Xbox about 2 years ago, I was 3 months before I ever seen anybody in game. I didn't know there was a difference between open and solo. Now, I didn't have a private group because I didn't have no friends, so I didn't know what that meant neither. So I had open and solo. So I thought solo was the one-player game, which meant, okay, it's a different fucking game. I want to play in open because I want to play with other people. So all I did was play in open. I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, exactly. It's like open play is like solo. I met just like 3 people all the day.
The last thing I did on this game was I jumped on and said, huh, I kind of feel like playing. I engineered an entire fun ship and then logged off.
Oh, we have friends like that. They'll get on here just to engineer and log off. You won't see them for another 30 days.
That's basically me right now. Like, I logged on, I engineered the entire fucking gunship in a day, and then went away. All I did was I threw full grade 5 frag cannons on it, and then logged off.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Look at that. That mission right there is amazing. 12.4 million with 5 biotechs.
How far away is the hub?
1.6 million light seconds.
Yeah, that's why it's so much.
Yeah, but listen, it's only 30-minute super cruise, so I mean, fuck. You stack. I can get 8. If I sit here and be picky about the missions, I can probably get about 80 mil stacked. And that to me ain't that bad. And then on top of that,
for me, it's the reason I got bored of Elite is not because I ran out of this or the players are evil or I have 1,300 hours. I just got bored. There's only so much you can do. I don't know how Exegius and you keep going.
Because we don't look at it that way. We're not trying to. We're making the game fun. The things we do in the game makes it fun. It's not
Can't make a game fun when you've tried everything in it.
Bullshit. Okay, pirate a player. Go pirate some people. Have you done it?
Yeah. Okay. Found it incredibly boring.
It's never the same. Ever. It's never the same experience. There's no way that's boring. Unless you just don't like playing Elite. Because if you like playing... do you have VR?
No, because I'm not rich.
Well, I know, but there's other ways to make it exciting. VR changes the whole game. I mean, you have a nice computer. I heard the specs on it.
Oh yeah, I could run it no fine. I just can't afford to drop 500 at once on a VR headset that I'll only use for Elite.
Well,
I have no room to actually use a VR setup in this room.
You didn't need an 87K processor neither for a fucking Elite. Setup? You know what I mean? You don't need an 87K to play Elite neither, but you did. So, I mean,
that's not for Elite.
Well,
my reasoning behind buying those is not for Elite, nor is it for any one game. My brother's computer blew up last week. He needs parts. He took my old ones.
Well, you know the old saying, you can't. One person can't make another person enjoy something. You have to enjoy it or you don't.
I enjoyed it, but they need to add new content now.
This may sound as a stupid question, but can a killback be a fighter?
Killback can have a fighter. No, I think yes.
Yeah, killback can have one fighter.
I know, but if it can be built as a combat ship.
No.
No.
Yes, but no.
It could be a meme combat ship.
I mean,
I remember the time that
Fuck it, I'm getting it.
I remember the time that the core PvP player group did nothing but set up a what was it? It was a keel back off where if you died in the keel back, you had to add modules. You couldn't add any engineered stuff, but they were all fighting in keel backs. It was hilarious. Because the keelback, what does it have? Like 2 smalls and that's it?
I'm
You
not
stop
sure.
putting that on my bed.
The hell? Remember, you are live in here.
2 small
Yeah,
and
sorry.
2 medium. I'm going to regret this decision.
Let's see what we got here. Who is fucking humming? Alright, let's see. We got 9.5 mil, no mods.
What fighter is the best?
Top hand fixed beam, probably.
Sorry?
Top hand fixed beam. The 45-45.
Okay.
Shit, we got one more cabin. What's up, ADT? Your ship is not a beluga, is a anaconda.
So the fixed beam and 1 heatsink. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that there thing, sir? And then the joy of the nice little Super Cruise flight we have, but it won't take long. 30 minutes from now and we'll be done.
This thing will be a fun ship. I'm making a meme combat killback ship.
A meme combat killback.
Yeah. Yeah. How bad could it be?
It's bad, just so you know.
I know.
You want to make a combat meme shit, you make a beluga hull tanker. And put 5 reverb torpedoes on it. That's a meme ship. Killback, not so much.
I will go with Torps on this thing.
Yeah, but you don't have enough hard points to take shields down. It's gonna take 4 to 6 torpedoes to take shields off of a big ship.
Okay, I will. And what is good for taking down? Like, what can screw it, I'm going for frags.
Frags?
It will be hilarious.
No, you. Okay. It's your ship. I don't know why you're doing it, but.
What would you do? What would you do?
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing it, but.
Because I want to try out the fighter. I will do it afterwards because.
I understand.
I'm going to do it just for the memes. Okay, so what weapons would you put on a killback?
I have no idea. It's not one I've built yet. Like, what size hard points does it have?
2 small and 2 medium.
do? I put 2 mine launchers on the mediums and no. I don't know. There's nothing really you can do with that shit because the medium locations are bad. So if you put mine launchers to put reverbs on the mines, you're gonna mine yourself because of the location. If you, and I don't know. Fuck it, don't know.
What about railguns and accelerators plasma?
You're just not gonna be your time on target's gonna be so low. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Because you're not going to be able to turn with anybody. They're going to be able to fly behind you, basically. So, you need to do... I don't know. At this point, since that's the meme, you're doing it as a joke, basically. You might as well just put whatever you're comfortable with. Because it's not going to work.
I'm going to put in frags. Gimbal frags on it and just make it as a RAM.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to probably die in the first fight, but it's a meme shit.
Yeah, I can see that happening. The dying part.
Yeah. I have to agree, it will be faster and...
Yeah, that's all good though. Hey, look, as long as you're having fun, who cares? Where'd X go? Oh, he's doing that video. I forgot. He's doing a script.
Oh no, I don't have enough money.
You don't have enough money to build a freaking top killback?
No. No.
You need to make money. You're broke.
I know. But I have to make it for just... I have to meme.
Too much time spent trolling, not enough time investing.
Yeah.
I've been playing for about, I don't know, about 2.5 years, almost 3 years, Kevin. I got about a year and 9 months on Xbox, and about a year now on the PC.
What would you suggest for a money making?
I would do cargo missions or passengers.
I'm doing cargo as of it.
You can do passenger too. All you gotta do is get first class cabins. You've seen what what I've been doing, haven't you?
No, because I would hear myself twice, and that absolutely annoys me.
Why? They have a mute button on the stream. Just mute it, and then you don't hear it.
Oh.
So go to my Twitch channel. Look at the bottom on the making money section. There's so much information on my channel. Go to the money making side of it. And look at what you want to do. There's different things there. Some things aren't as lucrative. Some things don't make good money no more. Some things still do. Right now, first class passenger missions are probably pretty good. I'm making anywhere from 60 to 80 mil per run.
So it's in the information, I guess.
It's going to be at the bottom of my Twitch channel. It's going to be called Making Money.
Yeah, I see.
The first class passenger mission one. Watch the video. There's also a tutorial channel down there at the bottom that's got all the information you need there too.
I will check it out.
It's actually pretty good shit. I would do this, Kevin. I would do first class passenger missions. Get yourself an Anaconda. Do that until you're comfortable. My Twitch is obsession. So just, you can look at Twitch right now and look at the title. It's exactly the same as the title in YouTube. I'm multi-streaming right now.
I'm taking the kills back right now of the station, and I hope that I can.
You know, Killback
Do
can
some-
actually do this, dude. A Killback can still do this.
I
Any
know.
ship can do it. It's just how much do you want to make at one time? You know, you got to start. I had a guy talk to me on stream, and I walked him through starting the game up to a hauler, from a hauler all the way up to the Anaconda, and he's not even a week into the game.
Okay, I think that I will. Screw it, I'm getting back to the station. I will fit out this. Would you suggest I sell the stuff that I put on the.
How much money you have?
Right now, like 400,000, but I put it in the killback. Yeah.
Well,
I will sell the killback and outfit my Python for passing mission.
that's what I would do. I would get my money where I can do anything I want. That's what I like. I don't like being limited to not having money to be able to do stuff.
And then I can do mean killback frag build.
There you go. You can do it however you want then. See, you don't even got money to build a ship. You ain't even got a money for a rebuy. What's the?
No.
I wouldn't be doing that. I mean, let's be real about this.
Well, I can practice my ship. My Python is worth.
I'm not by the PC right now. Somebody followed me, I think. Thank you. I'll be there in a second.
Well, I can sell my Federal Assault ship for 60 mil and.
You don't need to sell nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like, in case,
You won't need to sell nothing. Just get rid of the killback. You already have the Python. Just change a few things around to where you can get some first class cargo racks. First class passenger cabins, and go make money.
Okay. So shipyard. It was. Oh. Okay. I have got 1 more million than I thought. I have got more than I thought. Somehow I got a Diamondback Explorer, what is here like for a month. So I sold that for really low money, but now I have at least million.
Thank you for the follow, Craze.
Okay, so. Seven and a half million. Can I outfit the? So, going to the optional internal. How big of a shield generator should I have?
Smallest. Okay, listen. You can only put first class cabins in size 4 and up. So don't make sure all your size 4 and up have a first class passenger cabin in it. Put the smallest generator possible on the ship, because you're not going to be fighting. You're going to be hauling people.
Yeah, but what if they interdict me?
Then don't lose.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, that's true.
Okay, don't lose. Or if you do know you're gonna lose, submit, boost, and recharge. It's easy.
Yeah, that's true. How big of a fuel scoop should I have? And should I even have a SRV hangar?
Interdiction from an NPC is very easy to win.
Yeah, I know. But should I have a fuel scoop?
No. But I say no. I don't know where you're at right now, neither though. I don't need one to come from Shinrada to here. I do not need a fuel scoop. But if you're far away,
can you please type the location?
It's Parutis. It's P-A-R. Listen, it's P-A-R-T. P-A-R-U-T-I-S. P-A-R-U-T-I-S.
Yeah, okay. I might. I think that I will first outfit the class, the ship. Then I will.
See, you can always bring another ship there, and then have the ship brought to you.
Yeah.
Because you won't need a fuel scoop while you're there.
Buy money.
Listen, go in the bottom of my channel. There's a thing that says tutorials.
I'm there. Yep.
Go to that. That's X and stuff. That's his tutorial channel.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the first class passenger mission one that we made, and you use that for a reference. It will tell you everything you need. You won't even have to.
Okay.
It's 5 minutes. Sure. Watch the video. It's 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of that video, you won't have no more questions.
I probably even watched that already.
It will shed the light.
Okay, so
thanks, Grace. Are y'all gonna be around for tomorrow night? We're gonna have a live stream with all of us in it. So
I will be on, but I won't be able to talk. It's 2 a.m. here.
I'm like that to everybody, Craze. Try to help people.
Should I also have some cargo racks?
You do not need cargo racks for nothing.
Okay.
No cargo racks.
Okay, have all of the first class cabins on. And I will put a 3 fuel scoop on just in case. Because I like to have it.
This fucking cold pizza is amazing. You know what pizza is, right?
I always know it.
It's a fucking amazing.
Okay, great. My ship is done.
Come make some money.
Should I have some weapons or should I just sell them?
No weapons. You need 2 heat sinks. You need 2 heat sink launchers. Because you don't want to be scanned. Okay, so what's very important to understand about doing this is you cannot get scanned if you have passengers on board. Not only can you might fail the mission because the passengers don't like to be in a ship that's taking hull damage, and they don't like to be in a ship that gets scanned. Sometimes your passengers might be illegal. And if you get scanned, I know. You will be attacked by the station and the security force, and you won't survive.
Yep.
All you gotta do is...
You just made me 11 million from 3 million just by taking down the stuff that I already had. Time to upgrade the FSD.
Craze, if you deploy heart points, it does break it. But if you deploy a heatsink while you're going in the station, they can't scan you because you won't show up on the radar.
Should I put in a better thrusters or just put them on these so I have the highest jump range?
Everything after the passenger cabins is purely up to you. All you need to do is, hey, listen, this ship does not have to be special at all. But all the extra shit you do to it is just player preference, because the only thing that's important to make money is to have cabins. You're not treating the cabins as how many people you can hold. You're treating the cabins as how many missions can you pick up, because each cabin can only hold 1 mission, because a first class passenger wants to have the whole cabin to themselves. So don't worry about how many people you can hold. It's about how many cabins you can hold.
Yeah.
That's why the Anaconda is the best for this, because it can hold 9 cabins with a shield.
Good. I don't think that I need point defense. So
you don't need point defense. All you don't need chaff. You can put chaff on. Yeah, go ahead. That way, if you do lose an interdiction, you chaff, and then boost, chaff, and charge. So.
Okay, I have got 2 heatsink launchers and 2 chaff.
I wouldn't even worry about the economy. You could, if you have extra room inside your optionals, you could throw some economy on there, economy cabins, but I don't think it's going to be enough room to even matter. I don't think the killback's going to have enough storage. Modules.
I put this into the Python.
Oh, Python, that's right. Okay, Python. Well, you could on anything smaller than 4, you could put economy class cabins on there. That way, you might be able to pick up an extra mission.
I have put in a fuel scoop.
First class is the VIPs. Economy.
I've got everything economy. Not economy, first class, and I have got a fuel scoop and a shield generator.
Okay, and that's it, right? Well, that's good. That'll work.
If I go over the limit of the thing, I'm thinking about getting a really low power plant.
If you need to have power to operate the ship, so if you're wanting to go to a smaller power plant, just make sure it makes enough power to operate your ship. You don't need hard points, so.
Yeah, I know. And should I the power distributor also?
The distributor is not important either. Now the thrusters.
Should I put in instead of 7D, 4D, for example?
Well, no, you go too small on thrusters, you can't boost. I would not do that.
So 5D or.
You go down on the distributor and thrusters, you're not going to be able to boost. I'd leave them alone. Don't worry about it. Just get the cabins, make the ship function, and go. It don't matter about the jump range.
Okay.
Yeah, jump range is not important. 14 light years is all you got to do.
Tell me again the name of the system.
It's PARU. You ready?
Yes.
It's PARUTIS. P. Paul. Apple.
Yeah.
Paul. So PARUTIS.
I got it. Wow, that's.
How far is it?
51 light years.
How many light years?
51.
200? 200?
51.
Oh, 51? That's not
51.
far. Oh, yeah. You're good then.
There are 17 jumps. 11 jumps.
For 51 light years? What? 11 jumps?
Yeah.
Listen, go. Okay, hold on. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so go to your galaxy map.
I already have it on my max jump range.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
this thing does only 20 light years a jump.
How many light years?
20.
Wow.
That's the thing. That was why I'm asking for if I should downgrade.
No, don't worry about it. Just get here. Once you get here and you start making the whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Don't leave. How far is your maximum range?
It's 18.70.
You have an 18 light year jump range, and you're telling me how many jumps does it take to get 51 light years away?
11.
No, you do not have your shit checked. You don't have something right. It should not take 11 jumps. I mean, hell, do 18 into 51, and you can do that jump in 3 times. Your route's fucked up. You need to put it on. You have it on economy and not fastest. That's what's wrong.
Okay, so
Take the economy, take it
right.
off economy and put it on fastest, and it should take you 3 jumps to get here.
Fastest route.
Yes. Now
Okay.
replot, and it should only take 3 jumps.
It's fine.
How many?
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm retarded. I said the location. Oh, it's not. It's not 50 light years. I read it wrong. It was from the headquarters of the power.
Oh.
It's about 200 light years.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, come on then. You'll be fine. Make sure you have. Make sure you have your fuel scoop. You have everything. You should be fine. Now that makes sense.
And I will head off and get there tomorrow because I'm probably going to head off to sleep.
Okay. Well, listen. If you get confused and you lose where you're at, just go back to the video because the video explains everything.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. All right, man.
So
I hope you start making some money and have some fun building you some killbacks. Hey, you know, if you ain't got the money, I wouldn't do it. But if you have plenty of money, then do whatever you want, right?
The system is again. I will write it down.
It's Parutis. Parutis. Parutis.
Oh, Parus. Yeah.
Parutis.
Thank you. I will bookmark it and thanks.
Alrighty.
I should be allied there, or I should be at least with the allied with the power, so I'm not hostile. Okay, good. See ya.
Alright, you have a good one.
Off.
Good times. I have a friend's request. Ah, little. Alright. What's up, Joffo? I see you got your mic muted. It ain't working yet. I see we have the level 11 private group up and running.
Yeah.
I haven't actually. Have you already sent?
You're doing such a good job instructing that guy. I just, decided to keep my mouth shut before I butted in.
Oh hell,
said something stupid.
Here's the deal, obviously had no directions, so I was gonna help him no matter what. I mean,
you did good. I was wondering though on the killback. I wonder. I mean,
I've never built one, so I don't know.
Well, I have in beta, I think, just to have it. But I wonder, since they did the ship launch fighter, if it's not good for PvE combat.
There's the jump range
and there's a question mark there. I wonder,
I would not do PvP with it. No, I mean I see people fucking around with it, but it's not gonna
PvE environment.
Oh, maybe. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, you can PvE in anything.
Right. So I mean, that might be, and that way they could rank up their NPC pilot. But I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, dude. I ain't sweating the NPC pilots no more. Fuck that. The way we did it last night is insane.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to join in here as soon as I get my shit together.
You get your shit together. I want to do it some more tonight, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here in a minute.
I went from harmless to expert, and I'm about to become whatever it is after expert on that NPC. I'm going to do 2 of them that way, so I have.
Damn.
Yeah,
you going to keep fast. 2 of them on the payroll?
Why not? I mean,
well, I don't know.
Money's not
I hate keeping somebody on payroll. They're sitting around playing cards when I'm not using them.
Yeah, I know, but when you do as much PvP as I do, sometimes you're going to lose your AI. If AI is in your ship and you die, it's gone.
Yes, it is.
So I would like to have my AI for like my really badass AI will be like for when we do PvE things, like stuff I know I'm not gonna die. And then the second one will be that, hey, I'm about to have my gunship out, and my gunship has a fighter, and I'm about to PvP somebody, and I need all the edge I can get out of it. I want a fucking fighter that ain't retarded, you know?
Right.
I'll tell you right now, hey, I watched my fighter go from flat stupid to flat amazing in that little, 3 hours we did that?
Yeah. Let me get my ship together so I can join it later tonight. So, I heard from somebody that if you can find a harmless or mostly harmless, whatever the lowest one is, near a, you want to check their background, and if you find one near like a military installation, perhaps, and instead of starting them out at 2%, they start out 3%. They actually have a little bit better skill set. So I've been told.
I haven't found that yet.
I haven't confirmed it, but I've been told that.
I just check whenever I'm at stations. Sometimes I'll check the harmless and see what it's talking about. Like, I'm such and such, and I was fighting for the Imperial Navy, blah 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 blah, and we whipped their ass, blah 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 blah, and all that stuff. And then I'll be like, okay, this looks good to me. And then
right, and then you get those other ones that says that I ran from the Imperial Navy, I ran from the fights and just did cargo runs or something.
Yeah. The strategy you were talking about is basically the Renzo strategy, the Heelys for Phillies craze. If you've watched anything from Renzo, he did it. We did it last night and picked up about 3,000 mats, and I almost ranked. I went from 49 to, let's see, I went from 49 to 74 on combat rank. We did it for 3 hours. Well, about 3 hours, maybe not so much 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. But I completely ranked up a NPC fighter from Harmless. Yes, it's on a video. If you look at my couple of previous videos, it says farming the lazy boy way, or lazy boy farming is what the name of it is. If you look on my videos, lazy boy farming, and that's what it is. It is in my videos. It's actually pretty fucking amazing. Like, the shit that's going on is crazy. Guess I better pay attention where I'm going. I'm almost there. I guess Murr done fell asleep. And I wonder where X went. X don't like my second mic.
Am I the only one having trouble with the new ED Engineer?
I'm not having any problems with it.
I'm gonna have to go back to that version 7 because it happened last night when I was setting everything up, and now it just happened again. It's crashing on my the app is crashing for some reason on mine.
Huh? I ain't had no problems. Of course, I just had to redo everything.
Right, but you're running different OS than I am too, so.
Windows 10. I mean, what's the big difference in your version and mine? The corporate version, or?
I'm running Windows 7.
Oh, that's right.
Windows 10 is set up as a service, and it is completely, it's set up as a layer on service, and of course Windows 7 still as an operating system. But
I tell you what, the 10's been pretty stable for me.
10's good, don't get me wrong. I use 10 for work and whatnot, and workstations, but not for gaming, not until I find a game that won't run because of Windows 10, then I'll consider upgrading. But I've got something that works, I don't want to change it.
I understand.
I'm probably gonna have to reboot my machine though. No, maybe not.
I did want to do a better copy of Windows, but let me ask you this. I didn't know, but since I'm registered with Microsoft...
We're on open live mic, right? I mean, on
yes,
the,
we
on
are
screen,
on
right?
open live mic, absolutely.
Yeah, so this not... We discuss this part later.
Okay. Well, I was just letting you know... so I didn't know, since I'm registered with Microsoft, that all I had to do is use my login to get Windows back. So
yeah, you can do that.
Now, what's stopping me from going to Microsoft, making a boot key for Windows version whatever, and just log in?
Nothing. Nothing. And you'll have a boot key, USB key that's got the stuff downloaded, so you can
I have the boot key. That's what I did. I went and made a boot key from Windows on a flash drive, and that's how I redid my Windows. And I had to. Yeah, I mean, but listen, my hard drive, my SSD, the main hard drive, my SSD hard drive, it was MDR instead of like not FATs, but the FTS file format. It was an MDR format. Does that sound right?
Yeah. I mean, that's a different one. I mean,
right, but it was uncompatible. Like I could not format it through Windows. Would not format it. It did not want to work. So I had to pull it out of my computer, put it in my. I have a card thing that slips onto those laptops and USBs, and I hard formatted it. I had to hard format the hard drive. Now, once I got it to NTFS file format, I put it back on my computer. Loaded Windows, no problem.
You're saying your SSD didn't have the MBR record, is what you're saying?
No, it was MBR.
Oh,
so what was the problem? Format was MBR. Does that make sense?
Partition. You had a partition, either the whole drive or part of it was partitioned as the MBR, the master boot record.
Okay.
So you have restrictions with that.
You have two type of formatting systems. Oh shit! It's almost. I think. Hang on.
Well, more than two, but yeah.
Well, two in the formatting options, and one of it was formatted incorrectly. Whoever did it before me had it wrong. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it was done wrong. Well, let's put it this way. I could not reinstall Windows on it. It would not let me. So I had to manually pull it out, hook the little device I got that's powered. You plug in the wall, and it clips onto the hard drive, and it's USB powered. You plug it into another computer, and then you go in through that way, and you reformat the computer as like it was a flash drive. And you have to do it that way, because loading the USB into the computer, it seen the drive, but it was darkened out. It wouldn't let me click it. It was one.
There's ways you can. Well, I don't know if you can do it with the home version, but there's kits, administrative kits you can download from Microsoft, like the server kit or whatever, and it'll let you mount that partition, the MBR partition, and other special partitions. But
maybe that's what it was.
You can't do it straight from Windows. You got to do it with elevated command.
Yeah, I was in the BIOS doing it, and it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah,
well, I'm glad you got it going.
Yeah, so. The BIOS. Oh shit! I just passed my fucking shit up, not paying attention. The BIOS for this motherboard is fucking amazing. Like this BIOS, the MSI BIOS. I don't know if you've ever used like the crates.
Yeah, I'm using an MSI motherboard right now.
Is it what is it? The Z? Which one is it? Do you remember?
The Z97.
This is a Z270, and since how old is that one?
3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, this is a
whatever the processor came out. It's the AP. I'd have to go look it up to get the exact specs. I'm getting it confused with a different one now, but it's the MSI Max Power or Max AC Z97 or Z79. I may have them. I may have the numbers backwards.
Okay. Well, this one's the new Z.
Well,
there's actually a 370 now, but this one's a 270. And clocking on this motherboard is freaking easy. Like.
Yeah. They got that overclock Genie and stuff. Yeah, that works real well.
And since both my cards, both the video cards and the processor are all liquid cool, man, you can twist the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, I got mine liquid cooled. I built myself.
Yeah, I had two custom. I got a twin custom cooler on the TIs, and that's why whenever I had a card failure, they sent me two new ones, and they're having to build them right now because they don't sell. Well, they do sell, obviously. I bought it, but show you the secret to money? Well, I'll show you what happens when I turn these missions in.
Yeah, I'll holler at you after a while. I'm going to redo this and try to get my shift together so I can, instead of sitting by on the sidelines and watching, I can actually
get it done
participate
for tonight. Get it done for tonight. Okay, so Craze, check this out. You need two. Okay, on a cutter, it has one huge up front under the nose. That huge needs to be regenerated sequence. Basically, it's a hill beam. It heals friendlies. Okay, so it needs to be efficient, and it needs to have regeneration sequence as its secondary or the special effect. The turrets, all the rest of them are turrets. And they need to have long range on them. So you do that, and of course, if you look at the Olympic controllers and shit like that, well, you set your hill beam on your primary fire. Your primary trigger is your hill, and you set the Olympic controllers on the primary as well. No, it's not auto attack. I had a rubber band on my trigger. Here's money, by the way, Ronnie. I'll kind of give you an idea what I'm making. Now, keep in mind, I don't take maximum payout because I'm doing this for materials. So, I'm at 1.4 billion right now, right? Okay, check this out. I'm gonna show you something real fast. Go to this panel right here. You go to functions, turreted weapons, forward fire only. You can make those weapons right there. You can tell them to fire at will. That means anything red they fire at. Anyways, hold on, Ronnie. I ain't done. Every time you cuss, the bot bleeps it out. Didn't even take the maximum payout neither. I could have, but I want the materials. The materials are actually more valuable to me than the money. All right, so now we're gonna head back. Oh shit, we failed one, huh? Oh well, bye. Looks like it took me too long to get one done. posed question. Let's see. Other than that, strat, I like what good monsters. Nah, not nothing really. Turrets are too weak. You lose too much from running turrets versus that. That's the only thing they're good for is what we. That's pretty much it. I hate to say it. That's about as fucked up as it is, but that's about all they're good for. Other than that, they just don't make enough damage. But you can do that with up to 4 people. You can do it with more than one person. So I mean, we could. If you watch the video, at one point we fucking attacked. We were actually fighting both sides at the same time, and we were unkillable. Yep, absolutely. One heals the other. And the turrets do the work. And every now and then I throw a fighter out just to get her some experience. The fighter dies a little bit more than I like, but I don't know. Once she gets a little bit higher in level, she probably do better. The fighter is basically an AI. You have to have the fighter bay, and then you have to purchase the fighter. You can fly it, or you can send an NPC to fly it for you. Basically it. Each fighter does different things. Yeah, well, what happens is the fighter, you don't actually get in the fighter. The fighter is remotely controlled. So your ship can build fighters, and you can have up to like 10 fighters per ship. Once you have a fighter bay, basically if you lose your fighter, it will rebuild another one, and then you'll run out eventually though. Basically anything bigger than a gunship or killback, gunship and up can have a fighter. I don't think a Python can have a fighter, but technically the gunship's bigger than a Python. No problem. I mean, fighters do not make or break a fight. What they do as far as PvP goes is they keep shield gen from regenning, because it's TOT is what we call it. It's called time on target. Like a shield generator, depending on how it's engineered, you can have it to where it starts regenerating faster, or it takes so long after you have to come out of combat for X amount of time, or not take damage for X amount of time, for your shield generator to either regen or start recouping, basically, or come back online. Once a shield generator is broken, that means if your shields are broke, you can engineer your shields to come back online faster, depending on what kind of generator it is. But there's too much to explain without looking at everything right up front. But the TOT is time on target. That keeps shields from regenning. Okay. Basically, the only thing that can regenerate a shield in combat is a shield bank. And we can stop that too with Cascade Rails. Absolutely, that's correct. And they do a little damage. That's why we picked the top hand with the fixed beam, because actually, look at that. Oh, fuck, that's bad. Damn it. The top hand with the fixed beam does a lot of thermal to the shields, and if somebody doesn't have their shit fixed right with enough resistance, then it helps. If I have to, I will, yeah. Sometimes. I will be board flipping here, too. Like, I'm in solo play right now, so the rule of thumb, if you're in solo, you can either go to private or open. I'll go to open, because when I come out of open, I go back to solo, solo back to private. And I should have everything I need. I was just looking. I'm also trying to be a little picky on some missions. I want materials. I don't really give a shit about the money. Well, if you go from open to private, it will, yeah, open to solo, open. Oh, well, I found if you go from open to private, it will be the same board. Oh, don't get me wrong. I want more money, but I don't. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here for materials. Cause I got a lot of shit to engineer. Damn, there ain't fucking nothing here. Well, there's a good one. I'll take that one. Will it fit in small? No. Oh well. Spend about 10 minutes doing this and about 30 minutes in Super Cruise and get paid. It's working, Ronnie. Excuse me. Notbot says you will not be cussing, sir. Oh fuck, really? That's awesome. Fuck it, let's take these shit and go. I don't know. I know you're gonna have to get some rep with the mission givers, so it's probably gonna take you. I mean, you're gonna have to invest some time in it. I mean, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Oh no, actually longer than that because I restarted my stream to reboot. I've been going for 5 hours. and I've made over 200. Well, hold on. I started with 1.2 mil, so I'm at 1.5. This run right here put me at 1.6. So 300 mil, but I've been doing other things too. I ain't been just fucking hauling balls trying to make money. I've been fucking around, talking to people, fixing shit, you know. I haven't been like full-blown fucking hauling balls on this thing. There is definitely, you know, it could be done. It should take you, if you really do it correctly, it should take you about 38 to 40 minutes per run. Okay? And that's, you know, with a python you're gonna make a little less than an anaconda, obviously, so maybe 35 to 40 mil per run. I mean, anacondas, you could build an anaconda completely broke for 150 mil to do these. This anaconda I'm in right now does not cost more than 150. It has no shields other than some shitty ass bi-weaves. No, nothing. It's just a cheap shit to do this. The build in my bottom of my stream is a 150 mil anaconda build. It will do this shit all day long. If you need to look at something, just copy that one. It's down in the bottom of the stream. It's under PvE ships. Actually, it's 1.6. Takes about 30 minutes in Super Cruise. You just got to take your Ritalin so your ADD don't fuck with you and get her done. Oh, you talking about the picture of the gaming setup? I've added a bunch of shit since then. I need to update the picture. Maybe after I get my cable management back under control, because I just rebuilt it yesterday because I had I want to say I had a hardware conflict that made my CPU idle at about 80% usage, and yeah, it was causing a lot of problems. Now I've got it down to, it's at 23% right now, running the game, streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, it's running pretty smooth now. The video quality's good now. I mean, I have two 1080 Ti's on this computer. I've had my share of problems too, though. Don't get me wrong. Don't think this shit's just easy. Just because you got that shit don't mean it works right all the time. The box I have out in my shop that runs 24/7, it's got 6 1080 Ti's in it. And the one next to it, the one I started with, has 2 more. I have 10 total. Yeah, I got 2 miners in the shop. I have a shop behind the house, and it's cooler out there than in the house. Plus, I don't want to hear them noisy motherfuckers. That's what's paid for all this shit, to be honest with you. A lot of people will say, oh, there's no money. Okay. You're right. I've never seen a dime, but I've used the currency to buy equipment. I've never had money put in my hand from it, though. I guess you could. I've always used the currency to trade for equipment. The fuck is that picture of? Why would I think you sent the wrong picture, sir. A cat? It'll be alright, Ronnie. I don't understand the picture of the cat. $10.50s will work. The 960 won't do what I need it to do, though. The 1050 would. I had a 1060 and a laptop that did everything too. I traded. Actually, the laptop was. I just bought the laptop. I paid like $2,800 for the laptop, and I ended up trading the laptop for a bunch of gear that I needed to kind of get rolling. And from there, took me about 3 months to get my return on investment. After the return on the investment, I reinvested. It took me another 3 months to get return on the invested and reinvest. So I doubled my investment in 3 more months. So in 6 months, I paid for everything 3 times over. So after that, it was time to pay me back for the electric, because it takes for every day one of the miner rigs, it makes about $47 a day. With that being said, it also takes $11 in power to run them. So you got it just adds up from there. You got to factor everything in. Internet cost, power consumption, and cost of equipment. Fortunately, I ain't had nothing break down yet. But I've had my fucking gaming rig in here break down twice. So it's kind of, I don't know. The rigs out in the shop run 100% duty cycle all the time. The cards are running 100% wide open. And this piece of shit in here runs at 20 something and breaks down. Oh, I have a bunch of different stuff to do it with. There's, I'd have to go look. I haven't been out there this week in a while, but I do. I don't do like Bitcoin. I don't do Bitcoin. I do Ethereum. I can't fucking say it. Ethereum. I can't say the damn thing. I can't even pronounce the shit. How old are you, little? Out of curiosity. Pretty cool alligator, though. Yes, that's it. Ethereum. Fucking rednecks can't pronounce that shit. This is a boring flight, but it's almost over. How much am I at? Let's see. 1.5, should be around 1.6. I still think my other mic fucking sounds just fine. I'm gonna switch back to it real fast. Let me get this shit changed. Alright, that's the other mic, and then we're gonna turn on, let's see if that works. Okay. Testing? Okay. Just making sure it wasn't echoing. No problem, Ronnie. That new mic is sensitive though. Like, let me see if I can move it closer or away, a little bit farther away. I can actually stand up with it and it still works. Does that sound okay, Craze? That's with me standing about 3 foot from it. But it frees me up. I don't have to actually have that damn headset on all the time. The headset is actually, it gets hot. I mean, I don't mind the headset, but I need a break from it sometimes. That and I can charge my headless, my wireless headset can be charged. The hardware sound? Oh yeah, that was me plugging the wireless headset in to charge. Yep. Damn, that thing's so sensitive. It picks up my vapor from 3 foot away. That's crazy. I could actually turn the sound down just a little bit. Probably wouldn't hurt the mic sensitivity. Are you running missions yet, or you just what? Are you making any money? Oh, that's right. You even said that earlier. You were at work. So, are you on a cell phone, or are you at a computer? What about how are you able to hear? Do you have a headset or something? A little headphone or earbuds? All right. Right. I was watching some of the other streams, and I mean, granted, this is pretty boring, that's for sure. Passenger missions, I don't know why, but I seem to get more people, they'll come and watch this shit than when we do combat. Really? Is it that bad on other streams? I've always, anytime I've ever said anything, they've always answered. I haven't ran into one that didn't answer me yet. No. Well, that's good to know. Fuck, at least I do something right. I mean, the main reason why we stream is because we want to help other people, and grow the community. That's the truth. Some people see what we do a little different though, but you know, I like all aspects of the game. I like the bad side and the good side. I don't see a problem. You know, I'm not gonna be that person that says, you know, yeah, X is the same way. I don't like being one-sided. You know, oh, if you don't do it the way I do it, fuck that. You know, I don't do it that way. I'm like, you want to be a fucking terrorist? Be a fucking terrorist, but be a good one. If you want to be a pirate, but be a good one. You know, tree hug all you fucking want. Just be good at it. Don't tree hug and talk shit about somebody and then turn around and fucking gank a fucking newbie, you know, 2 jumps away. You know, that's the shit that bugs me. There's people out there, oh, I don't do that kind of shit. I don't believe in that PvP shit, but the first opportunity they get, they see a sidewinder that's harmless, they'll fucking try to kill that motherfucker just to fucking see if they can. You know, and then they talk shit about somebody, you know. And most of the time, we don't take big guns to a fight. We bring the smallest thing we got to take on the biggest ships out there, because that's fun to us. And if we lose, oh well, I'll come back again. You know, and that's the way I feel about it. It's like, you know, my cutter, last night I got to looking, that cutter's got a 47 mil rebuy. That is fucking retarded. That's too high. I don't even like them. I hate cutters, and I got 2 of them. Of course, they're specialty ships. They're built to do a job, and they do their job really fucking well. With that being said, you know, it's just like this fucking Anaconda. Not my favorite ship in the game, but it's the best at this job. If you most time you're gonna see me in an FDL or a Vulture. I like my Vultures now. I love Vultures. I'm thinking about building a gunship. I like the gunship. That. I don't know how much I'm gonna like it yet because it's pretty slow. I might just stick with my damn Vulture and get better at it. Now that VR is working correctly, I think we're gonna have some fun combat, because I'm just better pilot in VR than I am out of VR. That's just bottom line. Some people can do it in 2D. In 3D, I like it. I actually enjoy it. Alright, man, we'll be here. I gotta use the restroom anyway, so I was fixing to go to the restroom. So if you get past your shit, I'll be here. Thanks for swinging in anyway.
discussion.
How am I breaking any rules?
Because the private channel is only to. And by the way, you're echoing like crazy, Jesus.
Oh, it's because I got the on. Go for it. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize this was private. Yeah, I fucking didn't even look at the name. Yeah, right. I would. No problem. No, not really. I wasn't by myself. Oh, I was just fucking seeing what's going on. And whatnot. I mean, that's it. I hear you. I'm almost done. Hell, I've gotten 100 modified embedded firmware. And then I went and cashed them in, so I'm back up to... Where am I at? Yeah. 3 hours. I'm at 35. I'm 35 now, and I traded them all the way in. I mean, I just spread them throughout my list, right? And I'm at 35 now, so. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this is by far the best way to do it, because I also went up. Let's see. I was at 1.2 mil, and I'm back up to almost 1.6. So, yeah, I'm at 1 point. After I turn this in, it'll put me at 1.6 mil. Bill. 1.6 bill. So, I had 1.2 after I built the cutter. The cutter was like 900 mil. Okay. Monster. Right. Ah. Oh, wow. Right. Where'd you get the data for it? This patterns I meant the patterns. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The weapon patterns. I found. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah, but don't you have to have the certain artifact in your SRV to scan them? Oh, hell. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, wow.
That's nice. Well, okay. Well, come tomorrow, my schedule changes, so I'll be taking over the other shop in the morning, so I won't be home till after 6, 7 o'clock. So it won't be no more morning. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Yes, I take over the other shop. It's a huge shop, though. Yeah. I guess it is what it is, dude. $1,500 a week for that on top of what I do now. So the first two you can get away sometimes with one. I got enough with all the modified data I've collected. I went and transferred it to the... Oh shit, you probably having a hard time. I'm halfway across the room. Could you still hear me? Okay. Oh, well... right. But I've got all the data. I mean, that weird shit to unlock that, the Sarge. He wants that... I got all it stored up, so I'm gonna unlock his ass. I want to hang on to I'm gonna hang on to the stuff until I need it. But if that way, because I don't really necessarily need him unlocked at this moment, but he's basically all the sensors and shit like that. The limpets and crazy shit that you really don't. Yeah. So my new chair is got a base. The base is broke. My new gaming chair. The base is fucking up on it. I'm gonna have to. I can fix it. You know, I have a plate of steel that I'm gonna modify for the bottom of it, and make it where it attaches to it, and then it will hold it. It will secure the problem. But like the armrest. You can move them back and forth and feel the base move under your ass. So I would not recommend this chair. I'm very disappointed in how long it took. It didn't hold up at all. Not for the month. You know what? As strong as the Gauss cannon is, I bet the turret is amazing for people who can't aim. Yeah, but some players can't do that, X. Some people can't do that. I'm gonna hop up to where Jaffa is. He's probably thinking we're in here private conversation. Yeah, I'll be up there. What up? My game sound? You. That's you. That ain't me. That's that. I was gonna say it ain't fucking me, cause I didn't jump. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It could have been me, but it wasn't. Which one has less heat? Okay. Oh wow. Right. Yep. Well, I'm just tickled that everything is running so smooth now. Like, yeah, this is, yeah. How's that? How's that? Does that sound better? No, it won't. You won't be able to hear it then. Earlier you told me it was too low, and now it's too hot. How about that? Hello, testing 1 2 3. You are killing me. Fuck off. How's that? Testing 1 2 3. Oh, I don't know what to say. Let's talk. Oh, you're killing me. I don't want to turn it down. Starport services. Enter hangar launch. Fuel, mass lock, landing gear. Alright, well, 60 frames per second, 22% CPU usage, 800, what, you can't hear me? Or is that too much? Oh, then it's too low. I turned it down, and you said that, hang on, let me get, alright, so, testing widgets, in-stream, Villa Dock, Starport services, Yes. The gate? Oh shit. Oh, 0.5. Let's see here. 0.5. Hold on. You're talking in voice meter, but oh shit. Hang on. The gate to 0.5. The gate to 0.5. Okay.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.